Hey there, I just wanted to show a quick video here, kind of introing an awesome tool that I use in my classroom. It really helps to increase student focus as well as achievement. Um, and it's called Lumio. It's kind of built with Smart Notebook. Um, on the front end, you can take a lot of your Smart Notebook files that you have already made and then create them into Lumios. And so I just want to show you some quick intro things. At the end of the video, if you have any questions or want to learn more about this, I'll make sure to reach out to either myself, Mr. Phelps, or Matt Webb as well. So looking here, here's an example of one I already done. I'm just going to show you the editing side real quick and then show you some aspects of what it looks like on the student's end. So what's really nice, I have this Smart Notebook file I've already created. I added it to Lumio, and now I have the ability to do some different editing things. Some of these I can make so that it's just me that gets to direct it. Students don't touch it at all, right? This will go directly to their Chromebooks. Some of them are ones where we can actually turn it into, you have three options: an individual handout, where each student will individually get their own and then be able to write and manipulate on top of that. A group workspace, and again, I will show you some examples of these. Group workspace, where it randomly puts them into teams. It it might be like 2 or 3 people, however many you want in a group. And then one where it's just the whole entire class writes on the same exact one, and everybody has access to that and can write on it. So I'm just going to make this one whole class whiteboard. We won't be able to really see that once we get to it, but you'll notice later on in this one, I do have a group one. These are ones where I can't, or the students can't manipulate or change anything. This is more just like ones that you want them to write notes on. And then here are ones where they're actually doing examples and they're working through the problems. And these will be individual handouts. And I'm just going to show you real quick what that looks like on the student's end. So we're going to hit start here. This is one that I already ran a while back. Again, this was that whole class whiteboard. I can't show this just because I don't have any students added to it. To add students to it, you have a class code once you create it, and they'll just go to hellosmart.com, enter in that code, and this screen would pop up right on their Chromebook for them. So again, just looking here, move this over. So this one here was a group workspace. So it randomly put them into groups, 4 different groups, had this class here, and I just click on this example. They had to answer and do a warm up. And so they were all 3 members of this group were able to manipulate it here. You'll notice on the left-hand side, these are the same tools that they will have. They could use a pen, change the thickness, color, all that stuff. They got an eraser here. They can add shapes, lines, even technically images from online. And then they also could type if they wanted to, and they just hit this one and hit here and type. But you'll notice all 3 were able to write on here and kind of answer these questions. So this is what a group workspace looks like. On the teacher end, you're able to jump from one team to the other and kind of check to see how they're doing. So again, that's the team workspace. As we move forward here, this is one. Students have no access to write on top of this one. This is just one where they take notes on their notebook still, write down the goal, essential question, all that stuff. As we get moving here, again, another note one. But now this is one where it's an individual handout. So each student would separately get their own version of this that they can manipulate here. So I'm just going to pull up a student. Let's just go here. So this student was asked to graph y equals 5x. I gave them this little line on the side here that they were able to move around and manipulate, something I just added right on Smart Notebook. And this student knew to start here in the middle and then go up 5/1, and they were able to start making their graph from there. And they were able to manipulate that. And again, as the teacher, I'm able to click from student to student, click on which student I want to look at, and be able to see how they're progressing on this individual handout. Again, as we get going, here in the middle, I have an example that I just did on the board. So this is one they weren't able to write on, just something they do in their notebook. And then again, I have some more student progress ones that they did. Again, we'll just look at some examples. They were able to put the points right here, right, using the pen. Again, I gave them a line that they could manipulate and move around however they wanted. One of the great ideas with this tool is it just provides students a way to actually prove the work going on right away in notes and have those notes right in front of them. I think it's a really great tool to give students the ability to kind of be part of notes, and not just kind of be an observer sitting at their desk. And it's an awesome tool, and I've really enjoyed using it. Um, Again, here's just a real quick summary of what it might look like. If you have more questions, just make sure to reach out again to myself, Brett Phelps, or Matt Webb. Thank you.